That's what I want to see. That right there. Oh, beautiful.
One thing I can say is that my coach always used to tell me, like, the fight never starts till you get tired. When he makes sure every day he go in there, he tries to get tired. Like, he trying to kill himself. He trying to burn up every bit of energy he got. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, leave no stone unturned. But he definitely been working. He working his ass off this camp. He's very tricky. He got some stuff coming for him, and he got something waiting for him. You know what I mean? I wish I would have just seen the right hand he hit me with. And that I ain't gonna lie about that. I can be honest. You feel what I'm saying? Real. Like, he literally was just in there messing around, just trying to get some practice shots in, and he slipped one in because I ain't see it. So I can only imagine what he's gonna do when he.
At the official weigh-in prior to fight night, the contrast between the two men was stark. Anthony Joshua scaled in at 243.44 pounds, his lightest weight in years, but still a massive 27 pounds advantage over Jake Paul at 216 for pounds.
And now, for the final time.
Joshua's size and experience loomed large, not just on the scales, but in the narrative around the fight. As a former unified heavyweight champion and Olympic gold medalist, he carries a pedigree far beyond anything Paul has faced. Yet Paul's confidence has been unwavering, fueled as much by his own ambition as by the spectacle that his fights have become.
A 30-pound weight difference. It doesn't matter. The biggest fight in the world, live around the world on Netflix. Don't adjust your TVs. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Anthony Joshua. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Jake Paul. It's all live from the 305 tomorrow night and live around the world on Netflix. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, AJ versus Jake Paul.
The tale of the tape for Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul highlights a mismatch that could heavily shape the fight's outcome. Joshua stands 6 feet 6 inches in with an 82 in reach and a natural heavyweight frame weighing well over 240 pounds. Jake Paul at 6 feet 1 inch and with 76 in reach and around 200 pounds is giving up major height, weight, and power advantages. Joshua's longer reach allows him to control distance, making it harder for Paul to close the gap without taking damage. The weight difference means AJ's punches carry far more stopping power, while Paul must rely on speed, movement, and timing. If Joshua uses his size intelligently, it could turn the fight into a physically overwhelming scenario for Jake. Now,
We've got 28 years old compared to 36 years old. So I guess the advantage there goes a little bit towards Jake Paul. 28-year-old is better than a 36-year-old. But that being said, we've got talking about experience and everything else, what comes with being 36 years old at Anthony Joshua's level. And then, like I mentioned, the heavyweights kind of seem to prime a little bit older. They'll come down to the height and the weight. This is the big one. 6'1" versus 6'6". 200 pounds versus 252 pounds. We got a 252 pounder in Anthony Joshua. The reach advantage is a lot, which we would expect. Amateur fights, we can see that Jake's only had one, where AJ's had 43, but 43 of them are included at the highest level, Olympic level. And yes, he won the Olympic bloody gold medal, if I don't need to remind you. Now, in the pro record, Jake Paul has had 13 fights, lost one. AJ has had 28 fights, and he's lost 4 with 25 KOs. And the one person that Jake Paul lost.
Mike Tyson reportedly showed Jake Paul a few of his signature fighting concepts. Subtle head movement, explosive foot positioning, and the timing behind his devastating combinations. Tyson emphasized how angles create openings, how patience draws mistakes, and how power means nothing without precision. It wasn't a full lesson, but a glimpse into the mindset that made Tyson feared in his prime. For Jake Paul, the moment carried weight, learning directly from a former heavyweight champion, even briefly, offered insight no training camp could replicate. It was boxing knowledge passed quietly, legend to student, in a room far from the cameras.
When you're moving your head, like you're trying to get your head out of the center line.
No, well, you want to get out the center, but the objective for him to throw the punch before you can counter. Like if he throws the punch here, you come here, you go to here, and you're still on the outside.
Yeah, absolutely, that makes sense. So you want them to miss, and when they miss, that's your opportunity.
Absolutely. Sometimes you can punch while he's punching, you can throw boom at the same time. As he punches, boom, you go down.
Absolutely.
It's all about moving after you punch. As soon as you punch, you're going. Whatever it is, boom, side, whatever it is, you have to go.
I love that foot movement. Is that something that Casamaro taught you?
Joshua's mindset entering fight night was intense and uncompromising. In pre-fight comments, he admitted that his plan wasn't merely to win. He intended to break Paul both mentally and spiritually once the bell rang.
Because he's never been involved in, he's never faced anybody like you before.
The only
He's
safety
never
he
been.
has is his groin guard and his gum shield.
What I'm saying in terms of what could happen to him.
Yeah, just make sure he's got his groin guard on and his gum shield. That's the only safety he's allowed.
And all those people are saying, AJ, they want you to win by knockout. What do you make of that? People here in the States as well.
I love him. That's what we got to do. That's what we're supposed to do. From the days of watching Mike, whether it's Foreman, Shavers, why do people love boxing? They don't love it from fighters that box 12 rounds and look great technically. They want to see people getting knocked out. It's just the game I'm in. People got to understand it. And I know people know where I'm coming from. They're like, oh my God, he's so crazy. No.
Ring Magazine posted, Anthony Joshua confirms there is no-go easy clause in the contract for his fight with Jake Paul and tells the Mr. Versace podcast, if I can end it in 10 seconds, I'll do it. This social post highlighted a clear statement from Anthony Joshua addressing one of the biggest rumors surrounding his fight with Jake Paul. There is no-go easy clause in the contract. Ahead of their Netflix-streamed heavyweight bout, speculation had swirled online that special protections might be written into the agreement to prevent Joshua from using full force against Paul.
I think there's a clause because they don't understand how Jake's beaten Woodley, Silva, and other people. I think that's what they just can't get their head around. So in short, he's done well to put himself in position, and there is no clause in the contract.
You're not a man who plays with his food.
No, I don't play with my food. No way. No way. If I can hurt you, I'm going to hurt you, bro. And if you, no, I'm not going to say, but if you hit me once, I'm going to hit you twice. That's just the game we're in. You know, in boxing, it's a great game because, like, if you watch football, you don't want it to end in the first 10 minutes. You want to watch a full 90-minute football match, soccer match, or NFL match. With boxing.
In the intense build-up to the Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua fight, Joshua's rhetoric grew unusually aggressive with him, suggesting he was prepared to leave everything in the ring and approach the bout with an uncompromising mindset. His comments conveyed that he would go after Paul with full force and showed no intention of taking.
On paper, this fight is supposed to be a huge mismatch, right? You're like a huge favorite. So wondering, sometimes when we see those big discrepancy in skill, sometimes the better fighter carries the other fighter, or maybe goes a little easier. Is there any part of you that maybe thinks that way, or are you going in there with
Zero part of me. And there's not even that, it's Jake. It's just, do you know, I was actually looking at myself today. I'm a very respectful guy, brought up by a good family, but if I can kill you, I will kill you. That's just how I am. And this is just the job I do.